Hello, and thank you for joining us today at Discovery on Demand. My name is Krista, and I'll be your STEM Design Experience Specialist today.
In today's activity, we're going to mix Newton's law of inertia with design.
Newton's first law, or the law of inertia, states that an object in motion will stay in motion unless acted upon by another force. In our case, that force will be gravity.
We're going to conduct a pendulum paint pour. For your base, you want to have 2 chairs, or just 2 things that you can put side by side, and you'll need a bar. So you could use a broom or a yardstick. You're going to want to attach your pendulum from the center. And now what I did is I just used a recycled plastic cup. You can use plastic, paper. I attached washers to the end of my string here to give it a little bit of extra weight. I used paper clips, poked a hole through here, and attached them to the washer. I drilled a hole at the bottom. So we're going to end up filling this up with paint, and we want not too big of a hole, but big enough for the paint to be able to come out of. And then you're going to take masking tape and cover that hole for now. Now we need to prepare our paint. So you're going to need to dilute your paint a little bit with water. I used acrylic paint, which it has a pretty high viscosity. So you're going to need to add just a little tiny bit of water. We don't want it to be too watery, but we want it to be just watery enough to where it will come out of the hole at the bottom of that cup that you just saw. Stir it really good. I've actually already added water to these 2, so these are ready to go. And then once your paint is ready, we're ready to start our pendulum paint pour. So I'm going to pour it in. Remember, our masking tape is on the bottom, so I'm going to pour this in here. All right, and whenever you're ready, you're going to tilt your pendulum at an angle and pull off that bottom tape and let it start swinging. So as you can see, we didn't use enough water, but that's okay, because you know what? This is all about learning from our mistakes and adjusting it. Design is a little bit like science and engineering, where not every time that you do something the first time is it going to be perfect. Maybe? Yeah!
As the paint drains, it gets a little bit lighter and lighter. And so the spiral gets a little bit smaller and smaller every time it goes around. You can do this as many times as you like with as many colors as you want to. Thank you for joining us today, and happy painting!